Alright there guys, how's it going? Welcome to some ARK Survival Evolved on Crystal Isles, the brand new map. Playing small tribes with Hod Gaming and a few other friends, some new friends and some friends from the old tribe as well. And we're here in the southwest. It's a pretty good place to spawn. Now we've had quite a tale already, quite a story to tell you while I do a bit of farming here. Oh, there's a guy on a wyvern. We actually had a pretty good start overall. Got some wyverns, got a little base down with some turrets, and then we had some PvP, actually did some raiding. The bad news, oh my god, I really hate to say it, but the bad news is for somehow I managed to record 2 days worth of recordings, all with a black screen for recording. So I actually had a whole video set up, probably even a bit more, and just all the footage gone just because I was messing around with my OBS settings. Anyway, this is now day 2. We had our starter base raided, but we luckily had moved all our stuff to a new base, which I might be showing you today, I'm not sure. But we don't really have much at the new base at the moment. We've only got one wyvern left after we did some fighting and lost a few of them. We did manage to kill the guys that we were attacking, but we did lose some of our wyverns. So I'm just here, well, knocking myself out while farming. Gonna get a little kind of farm base going while the other guys are trying to set up at the main base and see if I can get myself another wyvern. Once I get that, we should be able to get into the main kind of section of the base and the map and have a good look around there and start doing some raiding. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, where you can be the hero in your own fantasy. Enter the epic world of Talaria, where Dark Elves meet the Sacred Order, and the Banner Lords are in an endless war with the Undead Hordes. Collect, equip, train, and upgrade your team of heroes in order to start a journey of a lifetime. Raid Shadow Legends will take you to the world of dark fantasy and realism, and is free to play on both mobile and PC. Now, while playing the game, you'll get silver, but you'll also get a nice boost of silver in this promotion. Now, with this silver, you can unlock some new champions. Here you can see me unlocking some champions, and the great thing about this game is if you find a champion that you really like and open some that you don't, you can use the champions that you don't like the look of to upgrade the champion that you really like. So here you can see me using all of the champions that I wasn't too interested in to upgrade the one that I really like the look of, improve their stats, to make them more powerful when I go into battle. Now, with your group of champions, challenge yourself to ongoing tournaments and compete against the whole raid community while fighting in the Spider's Den, Ice Golem's Peak, Almighty Finite, or the Notorious Dragon in order to win some awesome rewards and rare artifacts. Now, you can find me in game under the nickname JAYEX the Legend, and maybe I'll let you join my clan, the Screep Squad. Here you can see some footage of me absolutely demolishing someone in the online arena. However, I went and took on one of the big boys, the Fire Knight's castle, and got myself absolutely demolished. So I've got a way to go to work up before I can comfortably beat the Fire Knight on some of the harder levels. So get involved, links in the video description, click on those, and as a new player you'll get 100,000 silver, 2 clan boss keys, 10 mystery shards, and a free champion. This champion will put you ahead of the starter champions and allow you to easily get through the simple and more basic early levels and start dominating and challenging in the more difficult arenas and difficult battles straight away. Now, to collect these rewards, click the area that I'm showing you on screen right now. Now, these rewards will only be available for the next 30 days, so download the game in the description now and get playing some Raid Shadow Legends. So let me brief you guys on the story so far. Pretty much spawned in the southwest with some of the guys, managed to get a small 3x3 stone shack up with some turrets on, and of course some of those crystal wyverns. Now, while we were doing this, we were looking for a much better base spot, and we did find one. So we had transferred a lot of our good stuff over to this new base spot, although it wasn't very well secured. So because we spent so long farming, we're having a little bit of fun with these guys opposite. A full 6 men had just rolled up and started fighting with us across on the next island. A couple of them were actually really good snipers and we're hitting loads of shots. We were just going out there with like not too much stuff, just having a mess around with them. And we did have some fun PvP, but we didn't come out on top or anything, and we didn't manage to gain anything from doing that because they were just fresh and they didn't really have much for us. Also, shortly after this, they decided to actually raid our stone base, not knowing that we'd moved to somewhere new. However, we were still really struggling with wyverns because we'd lost a couple in PvP. So I'm on the beach trying to get some wyverns while we actually start up this new base over on the Crystal Isles. Alright, so luckily, before we lost a lot of our wyverns, we did actually manage to breed some, and this is going to be the first bred one that we will have. Really cool that you can breed these wyverns, because obviously I'm presuming you'll be able to get mutations, so mutated wyverns will be absolutely nuts. And here it is, our first one. I'm not actually claiming this one, and I believe these feed off of those primal crystals that you get from the wyverns after you knock them out, so it shouldn't be too difficult to raise. This one has 2k food out the bat, which is pretty decent, and hopefully this will be the first of many wyverns because we desperately need them right now. Alrighty, things going quite well here in the base. We've got some wyverns finally. We currently need to get a RG. We just tamed a really low level Anki, which is going to be absolutely fine because we have got a really nice metal spot nearby that we can farm from, so we should get plenty for starting metal until we find a better one. But yeah, we need an RG. We need something with weight. These things don't really have the weight like people said they did before we actually got these. I mean, they're okay, but nothing special. So I'm gonna go see if I can find some RGs, maybe even something else, and get taming.
You could lie here.
Hello? What is here? Nothing here. Reckon he's on
Check.
neutral. Did you already check?
No, I didn't.
Wow.
Check the loot, I don't know.
Well, it's a player. Oh, he's got a long neck
Where?
BP on him.
Where?
115. Yeah, it was 115. I just grabbed it.
Nice.
Grab that spare flak as well, yeah.
Oh, and arrows.
Grab the electronics. Check the mortar as well. Bit of spark. Well, to carry. Well, there might be stuff inside the tame, so.
Yeah, we will have to check, unfortunately.
Yes, an inspection. I'm gonna go to the other side of it so we push it inwards so it doesn't drop off.
Yep. Oh, I see a bag.
I see a big.
That's someone not only rock meat.
Probably.
Okay, let's check.
Bigs. Oh.
Ooh, cakes and poly.
Oh, there was just raw meat in the other one. Oh, not. I thought you meant veggie cakes. I was like, noise.
No veggie cakes.
Alright, never mind. Your body there still?
Yes. Didn't eat it yet. But we will have to wait until it eats it. And then we will have to do it. Yes, no, shoot. Knock it out. In 15 seconds. Come on.
There you go.
Yes. Perfect. And now the food. Yeah, now you see the food.
Alright, we need some meat. Oh, I've
Yep.
got meat. I've actually got one prime as well. Nice.
Oh, same.
So yeah, it's not going to be the best stats, but this is going to massively change our farming game. And there it pops. 700 weight. It's not horrendous.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Well, you hit these ore rocks and they like don't make the traditional sound. That is odd. They make like little dink noise, like dink, dink, dink. That seems so weird. But they break like a traditional rock. That's odd. Yeah, loads of oil here, my dude. No problems with oils. Good for a bit. We need to get our gasolines going as well. Alright, time for my first baby wyvern. 208. How are we looking here? What are the parents of this one? Tropical wyvern fizz. What about those? Decent health. Nice all-rounder. Not bad at all. What question mark? Oh, I don't think there's anyone in there. Looks like a empty base. Oh no, there was some storage boxes. Waiting for the stuff to clear. Thick loot question mark? Oh, loads of poles and some paste. Yeah. That was it though, literally just one box. Weird. So coming to the end of our second day here, although it's really like a day and a half. Super gutted. I had so much like action happen today. I think I've been on for like 16 hours now. But we've got our base set up here, and I'm the only one on right now. And I've been changing these to heavies, which obviously is going to help. We've got a pretty good spot here, so I'm not expecting too much action really. We should be fine, but always obviously prepare. I've also put some plant X down that you guys can't see. Put some of these on players and tames. We'll put this one that's got the most bullets on. War tame creatures, there we go. Only 200 in that. I mean, I've put as many in as I can. I mean, these only had 100 earlier, so not bad considering we don't have the Indie Forge up yet. We kind of had everything ready for the Indie Forge, but I decided to use some of the metal. Let's see what we've got here that we need. Yeah, we're gonna need more metal, but that's fine because we've actually got more metal smelting. Paste wise, yeah, we've got paste here, so I'll just dump it into the fabricator here so that whoever does this next can tell that all the stuff is in here ready to make this. And yeah, we've got a little bit of metal smelting, but we do have an RG and an Anki now, so whoever's on next, I'm sure we'll be able to get all of that. And to be honest, probably from the metal we've just got smelting here. I've done like 3 metal runs, as much as I can. Just pop this in, this will probably be enough. So yeah, hopefully someone gets on soon, and the next time I log on and the next bit of footage you see will be from a bit of progress here and hopefully going out and about. Definitely ready to get raiding. We've got enough defenses up for now, as long as no one too big pushes us, and I'd like to go get like a trike or something, get some early raids in. Alright, so my first real exploration of the snow zone, and it's quite an interesting one. I haven't seen many creatures, but the only creatures that I've come across have been aberrant. So maybe there is an aberration zone around here. Oh, there's some normal ones. Are they aberrant or are they normal? Kind of looks like a normal Carno and a normal... I think there is such a thing. Yeah, it is a normal Carno. Yeah, but a little bit further along here... But there we go, Megalosaurus and the glow bugs and all that kind of thing. So, sorry for being a noob, and it's like super obvious to everyone that there's like a aberrant area around here. But I'm hoping there's like a little cave entrance or something that will take me into a aberration style zone. Maybe not. We'll have to see. I can't stay here too long. I am dropping a little bit in health. Alright, found some Karknos. That is excellent. Whoa, there's one right next to me. Presuming I can eat these with this without getting picked off. Be a bit dodgy if I did, but I have got grapples to get out actually if I do. So this area is... Okay, just here. What is this? 4175? Very nice. Let's kill these because I do need some polymer for more turrets since we lost a couple. Right, good news and bad news. Good news, managing to make some progress. Me and Hod are on. The others are getting a good rest while we're here. Ooh, some poop, that might be handy. I've put some plant X down, and we'll be able to get some plant X down. Hopefully, we've got 2 more heavies made, which we think we're going to have, like, maybe even on this up high. So basically, people can't just, like, chill here and then throw stuff up. Like, we want people to get shot when they're here. So they might even... Yeah, that's a problem. They could rush under here. Didn't realize there was a lip here. Maybe just 2 turrets here then to start. Which they won't be able to, like, yeah, if we have them like here, they won't be able to rush them once the plants are grown. So maybe I'll put like 2 there, and obviously we'll have some up high, as high as we can, looking down on these guys. But at the moment, I'm just trying to get these done. These luckily seem to irrigate, so we've got some fur. And if these can grow by the time the guys come back to try again, then it'll be much more difficult for them, even though it's 6 times here, which is the unfortunate thing. Well, I'm seeing a little stone base. Hopefully it's been broke into. These can be quite profitable. People don't have time to get turrets up, but sometimes they've grabbed some nice stuff. So I'll just grab the parasaur actually, see if it detects anyone there. Hopefully it hasn't been broken into and there'll be some gear. Oh, it hasn't. There's no one in there, interestingly, so this guy might be online. Got 1 C4. He's been here in the last minute. Let's get in and out then. Smithy. Parasaur detected someone. They're over there somewhere. Here he is, I think. Okay, don't think he actually has anything, so it kind of sucks. Forge. Smithy had nothing. Storage box. Oh no, man. You always feel bad when there was like nothing and there was no point to doing it. Oh, God, I'm sorry, dude. I'll leave everything. I'll get out of here nice and quick so you can get your stuff back. Alright, be honest, I'm living a pretty scuffed life right now, but I found a 150 female trike and I had just enough arrows to knock it out. So we're going to just berry tame this trike and just see if we can get like a nice easy early game raid going on. It's still like day 2. There's a lot of people with like rubbish stuff. So this with a few XP in it should be useful enough to get past the light turret base at least, or one with only a couple heavies on it. Alright, berry tamed trike that didn't actually have great health to begin with. What are we saying, my friend? 2.6. It's absolutely fine. Let's get this cryoed. Get some levels in it. Get it back to base. Alright, well, came out and about looking for some pace. Ended up finding a Doed and a Stego, and I've got this low level Doed and a decent level Stego. I've also got 2 cryopods on me as well to kind of make sense. We've also got a good Stego saddle in base on the people who raided us. The only problem right now is I'm the only person online, so I've got to keep an eye on these logs, but hopefully I can get these tamed relatively quickly. I'm not sure how fast the Stego is going to be. Not too long, hopefully. But I need to collect loads of berries just to make sure I can keep these things knocked out. Well, it's been what feels like absolute eternity because I really need to get back to base because I'm the only person on right now. Tamed out with 4k health, which is absolutely horrendous, but it is what it is, and it gives us at least a half decent Stego. We've got a good saddle as well, so if I were to do a small scale raid, wouldn't be out of the question. Leave those berries there. Let's get this Doed and Stego back. Get some XP in the Stego and probably start farming some stone with that Doed. It's going to really actually improve the amount of spark we can make for gunpowder for our ARB farm. So that is going to round off today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Not too much action in here, and no one's more disappointed about that than me because, oh man, we did 2 raids, we had some PvP, all of it recorded with a black screen. But I'm absolutely on it like Sonic with this wipe. I am playing so much, so there's going to be lots of footage for you guys to enjoy, and I hope you enjoyed this style of vid. Anyway, if you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. Really appreciate the support, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.